Hi folks, Steve Marlowe here from Marlowe Law Office, talking about repairing your credit. One quarter of Americans with a credit profile have a serious error on that profile. Serious means reason enough to raise interest rates or deny a credit application. Reporting errors tend to come on like a serious cockroach infestation. Once you see one, it's usually too late to fix the problem. As we've discussed elsewhere, most credit repair services are scams, and you should avoid them. But what can you do if your credit report contains real errors that cause you real harm? As you probably are aware, our Congress and state legislatures are hideously corrupt. Commentators will obsess over the godlike powers of the market, but when legislators enact laws, the marketplace usually means playing field tilted so the consumer is always struggling uphill. This is a fact. While most any creditor can ruin your financial life on a whim, you have very little recourse to protect your reputation save suing the hell out of them. If you want to repair your credit, and your credit is bruised, begin the long journey into the underworld of credit repair by assuming the story that you are creating as you go will be read eventually by a jury of your peers. You want to look super put upon and squeaky clean. This means you'll make sure everything is done properly every time it has to be done on your end. You want to be blameless. Start keeping paper and scanned copies of everything you do and every communication you have with the credit reporting bureaus and your creditors. If local laws permit, record all telephonic conversations you have with any party involved. The bad guys rely upon poor memories and poor record keeping as an excuse to deny your assertions and delay their responses. Meticulous records are a potential litigant's best friend. Also, be nice. And this is going to be tough. These people are not used to being challenged, and when they are challenged, they're used to winning. Remember that you're entitled to one free credit report per year, and you're likely to find something wrong on that credit report. It's not always bad. A credit report that you thought you closed a decade ago that's still open will usually be positive in calculating your FICO score. If the information you find that's incorrect is negative, you need to contact all 3 credit reporting agencies in writing, notifying them of the error and telling them explicitly that you dispute the accuracy and that you expect it to be corrected. In writing is the key bit. You can call them, but that won't get you anywhere. Whatever you do on the phone will have to be confirmed in writing, so you might as well just write them anyway. Depending on where you live and with which credit reporting agency you're dealing, you'll find the process is different. This is not an accident. The credit reporting bureaus are in many cases hostile to the needs and concerns of consumers. They exist to warn corporations that you're not worth the trouble of doing business with. Every minute spent with you is a minute they don't get to zap 3-digit rumors out at $50 a pop to whomever will pay for it. It's a loss. So they have every procedure and roadblock that they can imagine in place. And they can imagine a lot of them, and they've got them all put up in your way. You have to make sure that you use your proper address, proper formatting, proper form. Sometimes states even allow them to subcontract the whole error reporting process to third parties, sometimes in the third world, and you're obligated to deal with them. So keep in mind, persistence will pay. This is an absolute mess. You need to find out what hoops you're expected to jump through, then stretch, and then jump through them. They own the rules, but they can't stop you if you're right and you follow those rules they've put in place. Usually the information that you're challenging on your credit report will be suspended from the report pending the creditors confirming that you are in fact a deadbeat, which we know you're not. Good thing a creditor would never be dishonest or vindictive, isn't it? When the creditor confirms or corrects the information, the credit reporting agency has to notify you in writing within 5 days that it's reinserting the negative information into your credit report. If the reporting agency is in violation of its responsibility to investigate or correct that information, it's going to be liable for actual damages at a minimum of $100 and a maximum of $1,000, plus punitive damages and reasonable attorney's fees. If you're facing bankruptcy, or you've got credit that needs repaired, and you're not sure you're going to be able to repair it, or if that credit report is seriously inhibiting your ability to function in the credit economy, why don't you give Marlowe Law Office a call? We have free consultations. The number here is 937-506-0505. The number is 937-506-0505. Or just click the link at the bottom of the screen and that'll take you right to our website. Thanks.